Hey Nevolinites, today we're gonna take a look at our heartbeat and some exercises. So let's get to it. The first thing you need to figure out to do this experiment is how to check your pulse. I'm gonna put a link to a website which teaches you how to do it, and also another video that you can watch to teach you how to do that. So take a moment now, watch that video, try it out, figure out how to find and read your pulse. All right, now that you are experts in checking your pulse, let's get to the experimenting part of it. You're going to need some sort of timer. I'm going to be using a laptop. I'd be normally using my phone, but I'm recording on my phone. And then you're going to need a notebook and a pen or a pencil to write down your data. The first information you need for this experiment is your resting heart rate. This is how your heart normally beats when you're not doing any activities or exercise. To find it is really easy. All you have to do is sit still for a couple of minutes, and then at the end of that time, check your heart rate and find your pulse. Now, when we're checking our pulse, we're not going to count the beats for a full minute. We're going to take a shortcut. So what we're going to do is we're going to set that timer for 15 seconds and then count how many heartbeats you can feel in that 15 seconds. When the 15 seconds are done, we're going to multiply that number that we counted by 4 or add it up 4 times, and that will tell us how many beats there were or would be in 1 minute. That is our beats per minute. Once you have that beats per minute figured out, go ahead and write down in your launch log resting heart rate, and then write down the number that you came up with. So remember, that was the number you counted in 15 seconds multiplied by 4 to figure out beats per minute. And you can write that as BPM. All right, Nevolinites, now this is where you're going to need some space. You might want to even go outside because it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. Decide 3 activities that you do that you think gets your heart going. So figure out what activity is going to be your first one, and you're going to do that activity for 30 seconds, just a short amount of time, 30 seconds. And then when you're done, right away, you're going to take your pulse again for 15 seconds and then figure out what that beats per minute is. Remember, 15 seconds, and then that number that you count, you got to multiply it by 4. Once you've done that first activity and figured out your beats per minute, go ahead and write it down in your launch log. Then take a little breather. Sit back for a few minutes because we want to let your heart recover and get back to that resting heart rate. Then you're going to move on to activity 2, and you're going to repeat the process. Again, do the activity for only 30 seconds, a short amount of time. Take your pulse right away and write it down in your launch log, and then rest again, and then repeat it with activity 3. And what you should be able to do is you should be able to see, after doing all 3 of those activities, according to your heart rate, which activity got your heart exercising the most. Which one gave you the highest beats per minute? Well, that's all I have for you today, Nevolinites. Stay safe, stay healthy. I will talk to you soon. Bye.